and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a makeup tutorial on this look that you see right here. It is a very dramatic smoky eye with some glitter tears. So if you want to learn how to recreate this look, please keep on watching.
Welcome back. So today we're going to be starting with the eyes. I'm going to be starting by priming, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm just going to dot that onto my lips and blend it out with a fluffy brush. Once that's blended in, we're going to go into the Tarteist Pro Palette, and we're going to take the shade Classic and an E23 by Morphe and just set that concealer in place. So first we're going to start with the transition shade. I'm going to be taking the Morphe E27 and the shade Bold, and we're going to blend that into our crease. Next, I will be taking the Morphe E13 and the shade No Filter, and we're just going to be blending that into the crease right under the transition shade. Once I was done blending that in, I thought it was a little bit too dark, so I decided to go ahead and go in with the shade Mod and a Morphe E22, and I just blended that color right on top of it. Moving on to the lid, I'm going to be taking the shade Vamp, and with that I'll be using a Wet n Wild kind of shader brush. It is fluffy at the end, so it'll help us blend that dark color into the crease. Once we have that Vamp shade where we want it, I'm going to go back with that same Mod shade and the E22, and I'm just going to blend those two colors together. And then I will be blending everything with the same transition shade from the beginning. Here is what the Wet n Wild brush looks like because I failed to show you at the beginning, and I'm just going to be repeating the same steps onto the other eye. Once all that packing and blending is done, you should end up with your eyes looking something like this. Moving on to the face, I'm going to start by priming. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and the UHD Primer Spray by A20 Lab. Now to color correct, I will be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Orange, and for foundation, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation, and to blend that out, of course, I'm going to be using my Eco Tools Beauty Sponge. Now for concealers, I'm going to be using both the Nars Creamy Concealer and the Tarte Shape Tape. The reason I'm using both of these is because the Tarte one is a little bit too light, so I do have to mix it with other concealers, but it does have great coverage, so that's why I want to use it for this look. set those areas, I'm gonna be using my very loved NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. And now to set the rest of the face, I'm gonna be taking my LA Girl Pro Face HD Press Powder. To contour the face, I'm going to be going into the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. I'm going to be using the shade Sculpt, and to apply that I'm going to be using the Luxie 512 small contouring brush. And just to bronze up the complexion, I'm going to be going with my favorite bronzer, the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I totally failed at getting a shot of this, but for blush, I'm using the Rockateur blush by Benefit. And of course we're gonna bake because we need that contouring to look sharp AF. So I'm gonna be using the Coty Earthbound powder and the flat side of my beauty sponge. And to the best part, highlighting. I'm going to be going back into the Tarteist Pro Glow palette and using the shades Stunner and Strobe. I'm going to be putting that on the highest points of my face. And because I always want to be extra with my highlight, I'm using a third highlighter. I'm going to be using the Champagne Balm by Saucebox. It's a loose powder, so be very, very careful if you do get this. But it is so intense, you just need like a tiny bit of product. And little tip, if you want your highlight to look like it's one with your skin, go ahead and go over it with your damn beauty sponge and it will just melt the product down. Now back to the eyes, I'm going to be taking my NYX Tres Jolie black eyeliner and I'm going to be using that to put it on the inner rim and tight line. Now with a pencil brush and back into that no filter shade, I'm going to be smudging that black eyeliner so we can make the lower lash line more smoky. And now with a fluffier brush, I'm going to go back into that Mod Pink shade and I'm going to be blending out that no filter shade in the black eyeliner. Yay, glitter! So for glitter, I'm going to be using the NYX Face and Body Glitter in the shade Red, and to make that stick, I'm going to be using the NYX Glitter Primer. Also, it was very hard to get this on camera, but I'm just applying the glitter on the center of the lower lash line. Curl them lashes and put on some mascara, and for mascara I'm going to be using the Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. For lashes, which I failed to take a shot of this also, using the Ardell 113s. When it comes to lashes, you always want to work your way out. So stick the middle first. That way, whenever you go to stick the outer and inner corner, you don't have the lash moving from side to side. And always wait for the glue to get tacky before you place it on your eyelid. For the inner corner and the brow bone highlight, I just used that stunner shade from the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. For the first lip option, I'm going to be taking this Madly Matte Lip Gloss by Kleancolor in the shade 1616. It's a hot pink fuchsia. I personally wouldn't go for a shade like this. I don't think pinks look that good on me, but I thought it looked really cool with the look. And now for lip option number 2, I'm going in with this BH liquid lipstick in the shade Clara. And to set everything in place, I'll be using the UHD Pro Setting Spray by A20 Lab, and that, my friends, completes the look.
Tutorial. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. My head is spinning and my feet off the ground, and I can't stop dancing like no one's around. And yeah, I think we were born to shine. Just found before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue.